All right, everybody, I am back. We're having a bit of a server problem there. I am back in. Boom! All right, we're in game. Finally, again, thanks everybody for their patience. As most things happen, a lot of technical issues happen. I don't know what was up that. It had to do with the anti-cheat thing. So I went through and disabled it, and I will re-enable it and see if I can get to work later, but I just turned it off for now. Turned it off for now. We will deal with it later. Deal with it later. All right, again, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and start friending you. It seems like it's going at a more reasonable pace now, Dark Angel.
I can't even find you on Mossum. It's not showing up for me.
Mine is saying server's not responding.
Yeah, make sure you have all the server info correct. Now, I did change the name of the server. Let me go ahead and whisper you with my other account over here. Double check that you're using all of that info right there, Sister Wolf, that I just sent you. If you have, I would make sure to quit out of the game first. Quit out of the game, make sure you're using that IP. I did change the name of the server. It's not Kismet Army server anymore, it's Kismet BP server. Make sure you're using the IP and you're using the thing. Do not use any of the old information. The old information, we're not logging into that one. Use only the new information and the new password. Also change the server URL as well. But you should be able to log in once you have that new info. All right, we're now off and running. Thanks everybody for hanging out in the stream. A whole bunch of people logging in. We're gonna keep giving them the pluses. Gonna punch some rocks. And getting the rocks is probably the hardest thing. For me anyway. I need these little rocks. Loves to start me off in the desert. Loves to start me off in the desert. I did that one. Punch a bunch of this while we're looking for little rocks. Wood. Got that. Okay, now if you're unfamiliar with this game, it's called 7 Days to Die. It is a survival game. Super, super fun game. I'm not much of a person. I'm not typically into like zombie stuff. I don't typically play zombie games, but this game really won me over with its exceptional crafting and the ability for everybody to work together, which is super awesome as well. I like the fact that everybody has to work together. I think I'm just going to have to punch this rock. I don't think I have another option. Just punch some rocks. Once I get an axe, then I don't have to punch rocks again. So yeah, 7 days back up and running. Back up and running. Get going there. We got enough rocks yet? One more rock. There we go. Now the first thing I do is we're going to make a stone axe. Now it does have a great tutorial, by the way, to get you started. So you just type stone in there. I love the fact that you can just type what you're looking for in there and then just tell it to craft. Now one of the things that I've learned in this game is ABC. Always be crafting. Always be crafting. Now the first thing I do once I get my axe is I get a bunch more stone so I can make more stone axes. Make sure to stock up on that stone. Like so. I'll stock up on that. I've got a ton of plant fiber so I can get started on my other thing here, which is my fiber outfit. So I want to make gloves, pants, shirt, hood. Okay, so gloves, hood. Do that up. Then we'll do pants and shirt and shoes. And once you have it on, then you go ahead and right-click it. Go and right-click it when you're in your character. This one's character B. You go ahead and right-click it, or shift-click it, shift left-click it to put it on. Now, right now, it's still crafting, so it's going to actually show up there as well. But while it's doing that, I'm going to finish up this rock. Get as much stone as I can to start here. Oh, I got mine. We got all the basic quests.
Ian,
Yay! Alright, we got everybody plus? Yes, we do. Alright.
Still not letting me in. I still get invalid password.
Yeah, make sure you're typing it all lowercase.
I'm copying and pasting it exactly as you gave it to me.
Then what I do is go in the password thing, I select everything and delete it out. And then type it in again. Again, I'd check that server IP. Make sure you're not trying to log into the old one. Because if you're logging in with the old one with the new password, it's not going to work. Because the old one is still up. So if you're just logging into with the old IP or the old server login info, it's going to, of course, say that. All right, made myself an outfit. Now I'm going to go ahead and start doing this.
yeah, I got no quests and no inventory, nothing.
Wow, weird. Well, I'm not resetting it again. Who knows what's going to happen. But we are very close to each other. So come toward me and we'll get it going on. Maybe it'll reset next time when we come in and out. I'll try to figure out what the deal is with the server. But we are very close to each other. Just find me on the map and just come straight toward me. We're going to group up, defend each other. Make sure to grab, you know, maybe some stuff on the way to make a club, make stuff like that. Gather some wood. Actually in a pretty great starting spot here. Oh, and I've got corn here too. Corn. Of course, this is a desert mountain. I'm probably not going to use this desert mountain. Alright, so we're going to make a club while we're at it so we can kind of defend ourselves. There we go. We got ourselves some water. We got ourselves a can of chili. Some bandages. There we go. Now we want to do a bow, so we're going to craft a bow. There we go. Craft those. And some arrows. We'll craft as many of those as we can. Get that going on. And again, we'll keep collecting, because I'm going to try to collect for the group while I'm waiting for them to find me. I just turn tail and run right toward me, so we can get together as quick as possible, and then we'll probably just hide here on the top of this mountain. Pretty high up in this really big mountain here. We're going to find a better mountain. This is like a desert mountain. We need like a nice, green, beautiful mountain. We're not doing stuff in the desert again. After the last desert run, we've been there, we've done that. We've been there, done that. Hey, crazy. Thanks, everybody, by the way, for hanging in there. I do appreciate everybody hanging in there during those technical difficulties. I needed like a technical difficulties screen where like Saltbot comes up and does like a little tap dance. Da 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 da. Entertains you guys while I am trying to get this going on. Okay, there. Now my axe is broken. So I'm going to make a couple more axes. Craft a couple more of those up so that when I run out of axes, I'll have another one. There we go. Also, scrap that one. Put that in the scrap thing and keep going. Alright, we also got to make some frames, so we're going to do that. Frame. Wood frames. There they are. I'm going to go ahead and craft.
I'm running away from the zombies.
Run, Forrest, run! Hold down that shift key.
Bringing them right to you.
Well, I just made a bow, so can't attempt to shoot him in the face. And a club, so. We're going to get here and we're going to get everybody some bows, everybody some clubs. So we're going to at least defend ourselves. I see you coming in, too. I need to get my bow ready. And I hit R to reload. Very important in the very beginning of the game to hit R to reload. Oh, I see you down the hill. I'll see you down the hill. Up here jumping.
No, your server's not showing up on mine. I've even reset my computer.
That's changed. I changed the name of the server. Just try the IP. Just try the IP at the bottom.
I tried the IP and it doesn't bring anything up because then it access for a port.
Phone strategy for this game. If it's a spoiler, I don't want to know, Rigbo. Guys, it's good to see you play games like 7 Days to Die. Good like doing about 7 days to die? Whoa. Oh, I forgot the trees did that. Is it good to play 7 days to die on a laptop? Well, I think you could. It does require a good amount of resources. I'm playing in Ultra right now. It does run really great on my PC. But hey, I would give it a shot. I would give it a shot. Oops, those I just need to punch. Let me put that as 2. This as this, and take this box out of there. And then I can go here and then punch stuff. Alright, for right now I'm just kind of clearing off the top of this mountain while you guys make your way over here. Actually, I think you can just punch it and it picks it up too. Crazy says he plays on his laptop. By the way, anybody else come into here who doesn't have the password and wants to get in? By the way, if you did ask to get in, I have slots for everybody who asked to get in. So make sure to come in and let me know in TeamSpeak here, or TeamSpeak, in Discord. Let me know in Discord, and we'll get you going. Grab some more feathers. We'll make some more arrows. There we go. We'll craft all of those. Craft them all.
Well, apparently my game crashed.
Oh, bummer. Expect some technical difficulty as we get it started. Also expect some technical difficulty because it's also alpha, so expect it to be weary. Alright, got that one.
How far up the hill are you?
Oh, I'm way up here. I am quite a ways.
Chasing a deer up to you, kids.
There you go. Get that deer. We need some food. Oh, I should be doing my quest. Hold on, I'm gonna do my quest. Let's see. I was gonna make wood frames. I was gonna put the wood frames down. I can finish this quest. I'm gonna put it right here on the edge. I'm gonna make like a little wood frame thing. There we go. So you guys can see that. And then I'm gonna get my axe and then upgrade it. There we go. That one's done. Alright, now I need a bedroll. I'm gonna make a couple bedrolls. Alright, I'm gonna make a bunch of bedrolls, by the way, everybody, and you guys can grab bedrolls when you get here. Let's see. Chest. There we go. Let's make one of those as well. I'll put a community chest down here as well. Hey, there he is. What's up, Captain Jack?
There's no such thing as a stone pickaxe.
Yeah, I just searched for axe. It's called stone axe. That's what you're looking for. Alright, campfire.
Rocks. The only pickaxes are ironing up.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
keep
right.
thinking Minecraft.
Oh yeah. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out. Kids,
even
good to
join
see you
your
playing it.
Steam
Rick
page
Boke
where
like
it says
bones.
join
Okay, sorry,
game. It
might
says
have
server
bone
is
chips.
not responding.
I suppose I can beat it with a stone axe.
Yeah, we're all in. That's weird. Again, Sister Wolf, I would go and you know your server IP and your port number at the bottom?
Yeah.
I would go ahead and delete that out. Delete all your server ID and your port number out, and then retype it in manually, and see if it works then. And then when you log in, I would actually type in the password. Maybe it's something to do with that. Now again, you removed your 7 days to die, right? And then reinstalled it?
Yes, I did.
Alright, awesome. All right, we got a campfire. And do my skill points. Do my skill points. Where's my skills? All right, right here. First thing I'm going to do is run, forest, run. All right, this time I'm going to be smart, and the first thing I'm going to do with my points is do run, forest, run. The second I get 10 points. All right, and I've got the storage chests. Place to put that where it's not sunk in the ground. And unlock that baby. Okay, there's bedrolls in that chest right there. If anybody needs a bedroll, just grab it out of there and throw it down so you don't have to run all the way back. I suggest everybody grab one real quick, throw them down. Look at Mopey, already like a boss. He's already got himself a mining hat. Nice, Mopey. He's already got himself a mining hat. That's pretty quick. Mining hat, he's rocking it. Rocking it. All right.
How do I take only one, not four?
I forget. But remember how you take just one thing? You take just one thing. Oh, you pick it up and you right-click. That's right. Pick up the entire stack and then right-click it in your inventory. It'll drop one and then put it back into the chest. I remembered. That was a long time ago. Thank
you.
The whole landscape looks a lot like the bottom end of California. It does, Squid Biz. I know, I've been there. Like a little Death Valley action, right? Well, the thing is that it varies, right? Like over there, you can see it's green. And then over that way, it might be snow. And then another way, it might be just like real serious desert. Of course, down there, you can see like a giant city down there. Who knows what's down there? But man, I'd love to do it here, but I don't want to do it in the desert again. So I'm going to send my peeps out to find one in like non-desert, in like a beautiful green area. And that's what we'll do. All right, I see Codis to the east and Adama to the southeast. Anybody else that needs a plus? No, okay. Hey, there's Sister Wolf. I see you joining the game. Yay!
It's back.
All right.
Trying to figure out all the stuff in this game.
I know. I've been out so long now. I was like, how do I make this thing work?
What should we be working on?
Right now, we're working on basic necessities like wood and that kind of stuff. Also, be watching for arrows. Everybody should be making a bow and an arrow. And arrows. Actually, I think I'm going to run around and look for some nests here. We're also going to need to run down to the water area. Oh, I see my first zombie. Oh, Screamer. Haha, kill my first zombie. Got me a Screamer. Straight up the hill, by the way.
Do it.
Got it. There's one coming down the hill. He's crawling in the grass.
How do you load this thing?
Hard to reload.
Oh, dirt.
Definitely tougher.
Okay, so how do you let go if you're not gonna shoot?
Hold down, I think R or something like that, but... Or just try to hit...
Works.
I think R kind of pops up and then you can back out of there. Alright, let's look for some bird nests. Try to build up a ton of arrows for everybody. Everybody should have at least like 25 arrows or so. We'll run down the hill a little bit. Checking all these garbage things. I pressed the right button. Here we go. Oh, good one.
Ooh, come here, piggy.
Thank you, Salad Chef Master, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. More of Calazon? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I've been out in all sorts of desert-like places. The sand dunes,
I got a piggy.
Death Valley, a lot of various places. Very much reminds me of that. Now, the desert is great because you can come out here and usually find a good amount of arrows. Of course, right now, I'm not doing that great. Oh, need my torch. Right now, I'm not doing so great, but I can always look up and kind of see where I'm at that way. But here we go.
Where do you get feathers?
They're in little bird nests, and they're usually on the ground. Just kind of run around. I'm finding a few of them down the hill here. Not as many as normal, though.
When someone gets a second, can you send Crazy the info?
Oh, Crazy needs some love? All right, hold. I will get him. Hold on a second.
Can anyone put stuff into these storage
Backdrop.
containers?
Sorry, guys. Gotta block you. Gotta block you.
Or do we need to make our own?
What's that?
Can we start throwing stuff into the storage container? Resources.
Yeah, you can start putting them in that container. I don't think we established who was going to be the person yet. Anybody wants to be the quartermaster, let me know. All right, there you go, Crazy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, make sure just to use the IP and the port number. Don't bother looking for it. I did change the Kismet BP server, actually. All right, let's get that back like that. Let's get this over here and turn that back off again. So, sorry, it shows you the information and when I'm logging in, and also shows you the information when I'm sending it via Discord. So, obviously, I don't want to give that out. These are my server peeps, my members, my mods, and my subscribers. And other awesome peeps from the community. Now, you will be able to have a chance to be part of the server once we get to go in here. You can use your Kiz caps here. I will get that set up by the next time we play. But for right now, I'm just kind of collecting a bunch of arrows. Sorry, was out. I was talking to the stream.
Do we need to do all these quests?
Yeah, I'd run through them.
Start a base and stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll start a base and we'll do all that.
Do we have to do it ourselves?
Yeah, you just basically make some wood blocks and all of that. It actually just kind of teaches you the game. It's kind of like the game tutorial. But one of the things it does show you is where the trader is, which is super useful later. But what we want to do now is just kind of collect a bunch of resources, kind of hunker down in our little place up there, and then we're going to have our explorers go out and do their thing, trying to find us a home. I'll work my way down toward the city here and take a look, and I'm going to double back to you guys here in a minute. By the way, if you're on your way, don't follow me. Go up to where everybody's at on the top of the hill there. Oh, you guys are already up there. Mopey's there. Alright, who else we got? Got to get Chewy. And Sister Wolf. There we go. Got you guys both added. Watch out for cactuses while you're running. And I'm looking for bird nests. For some reason, when I'm looking for them, I can't barely ever find them. Empty gar. I can barely find them, but when I'm not looking for them, I'm tripping over them. Every 2 seconds. Aha! Chicken dinner. Winter chicken dinner. Nope. Guess not. I guess not.
How do you place stuff? Oh, right click, okay.
There's a bear down here, Mopey. Did you just come from this way? Ran away from the bear?
Upgrade.
Oh, great. I have a feeling the bear is about to eat my face. It's gonna be awesome.
No, how do I do that?
There's some corn there. Corn!
So how do you upgrade the building?
You get your stone axe and then you hold down the right mouse button.
Okay. Alright. There we go.
Running really far away from the team, not good. Whoa.
Basic survival.
Oh, I was gonna say there's no buildings here, and all of a sudden, boom!
I'm over by a city if anybody wants to come this way.
Got a bunch of zombies. Very unhappy with me. Oh, got that guy. Get down. Oh, she did. Getting crazy up here now. Woo! All right, everybody. Getting crazy. Now, what happens to you? See, when you're down looking at that, or you're doing other things, all of a sudden, these guys show up and like kill you. Keep that crafting going. All right, yeah, I did find town. This definitely is a big old town down here. But it's infested with a massive amount of zombies, and it's also in the desert. I think we might want to end up on the other side of town.
Journey to settlement, locate trader. Dang, these little cactuses on the ground are annoying.
There's food on this way.
Kismet, is the server random or the first choice on it?
Random. Hit those ones.
Alright, if it'd been the other one, I could tell you whether the farm.
Were you able to get in yet, Dark Angel?
No, it's not letting me search, and this Discord keeps kicking me off, so I'll give it up as a bad idea.
I'd reset your modem or something. Sound like an internet
it's
problem.
The internet, because obviously my other laptop it was on, and that's working perfectly fine. Plus, I've got to be up in 4 hours, so I've got to be going.
Whoa, zombie.
That was a delayed reaction.
And I'm dead! Yay!
Well, I'm not encouraged. I'm starting in snow.
There's zombies everywhere. What the heck?
Oh, crazy.
We attracted a lot of zombies.
Crazy. If you're in snow, collect some of the snow from the ground because it lets you make water once you've got a campfire going.
Oh, I'm out of arrows. Great.
All right, I'm doubling back to you guys. Got attacked by a giant horde of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of zombies here.
Up on the mountainside?
Yeah, where we were.
All right, on the way back. That way. Let's go. Now, if you hold down the shift key, you can run.
Killed one. Or no, man, I only knocked him down.
Yeah, once you knock him down, if you got a club, then go over there and club him in the head. Place thing, but don't stay too close to him. Hello, Mr. Crazy. Thanks for hanging out. Him from the chicken gives you feathers.
Oh my god, there's 3. Where are these coming from?
That way.
I need a grenade right now.
Just keep running them in circles. Hold down the shift key if they get too close. Here, pig. They want some bacon. Want some bacon? I gotta get back to my peeps. Not trying to collect some arrows. Bacon! Fucker. Want some bacon. That is the strongest pig I've ever met. Strongest pig ever.
You would think about 10 hits with a club in the head would kill one zombie.
But once you actually get them crafted up a bit, they do more damage.
Remember, if you get rid of the zombie bodies, it gives you a bone. You can make that into a shiv, which gives you you can either use it as a weapon or it gets more meat off animals using it.
Alright, I'm back. Kill some zombies.
Yeah, I'm out of arrows.
Great, I'm over a full map length away from you guys.
Keep running.
Killed one.
I killed the other 2.
Ooh, this guy had a cowboy hat.
I see a burning zombie.
Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna make some more chests here. If you get overloaded, just keep throwing here in the chest. Again, you want to find us and just keep running toward us first. Crazy, there we go. I gave you a friend invite. Run toward us. We're going to try to establish just kind of like a starter position here. And then we'll go from there. And more chests. Make 2 more of those. Alright, so I found some cowboy boots. These boots were made for walking. Alright, then we go to my character. B. Them boots on. Alright. And I've got an empty can, which I can do for water.
Oh, there's another zombie.
Drag him up here and we'll shoot him in the face. Cutting back and forth. Ah!
His head blew.
Mopey, nice. Hope you got him already. Alright, who wants to do what? What do you want to do, Mopey? You want to explore? I'm sure you do. Let me know in the chat, guys. Actually, hit T for chat and type what you want to do in the chat. So T for chat, say, you know, I want to be an explorer. I want to go help find the vault. I want to do building. I want to do quartermastering. Whatever it is you want to do, boom. All right, now I did pick up, I think, some bones. Did I pick up bones? Bone shiv. I didn't get enough. If anybody else need bones, extra bones, and they already made a shiv, make some shivs and put it in that chest there. A couple more chests here.
Make a what? With the bone?
You can make a shiv. It's like a knife.
Oh, I see. Okay, make one.
If you don't know what to do, always the best thing to do: collect resources. Collect stone, fibers, and wood, and arrows. Hey, Sister Wolf is here. What's up, Sister Wolf? All right. Do we have enough?
So what are the shivs for?
Again, the shivs are like a knife, so you can. It's better
Used
than your club.
for gutting animals. Okay.
Yeah, it's for gutting animals, but it's also for gutting bad guys. I'll take one myself. Also good when you're in prison. Say it. Oh, we already got some yucca plants down. Look at that. Nice.
Yeah, I put those down.
Okay.
Trying to think what I would want to do. Maybe I can be a farmer.
There you go. Yeah, we always use farmers. Farmers are good. Thanks for hanging on the stream. Sorry I'm getting focused there, everybody. It can give you feathers. If you hit animal
Is
corpses
that
with your
or
axe, you get meat, fat,
sentry
and stuff.
duty?
Yes, approach midnight. Yes, I have played this game before. It is super fun. We build the mega base. Kismet the zombie killer. Yes, Jazz Sands. I love doing that. Thank you, Miss Crazy, for that host. Also, PhD stream. Also, thanks for that host. Appreciate it. Let's see.
So how do you keep, or does meat expire at all?
Not in this game. Not yet, anyway. They'll probably make it expire eventually. By the way, when you do drink out of your glass jar, if you start getting low food and water, you can come back and fill that back up with water and stuff. So right about now, people are probably getting about 50-cent food and water like me, so make sure to drink your food and water. And if you need more water, you can run down the hill. There's a lake down there. And I think we're going to go to the far side of the city. So we'll probably, once we get everybody together, we get through the night, we're probably going to break right and go around the city. And then try to get to that far side over there.
And then
Here's a zombie.
Yep, I hear him.
Get down the hill. Oh, out of arrows.
Hit him in the booty. Very good.
Go chase his loot, man.
I got some
Alright.
shades, dude.
All right, I'm gonna start working on building up my club, the bow. Start working on bows. All right, so I'm gonna make a bunch of bows. Now, the way you work up your
Looking
stuff, by the way,
Fresh.
if you are new to the game, you're gonna see like a number there next to your bow, right? Like number 2. That doesn't mean you have 2 bows. That means that it has an endurance or a item level of 2. The maximum item level is 500. Of course, you can boost it to 600. But basically, the higher the item level, the more damage it does, the more endurance it has before it breaks. So as you craft more and more bows, for instance, or stone axes or whatever it is, your ability to do that will go higher, or your ability to make them will go higher, which means you can make better items as you go along. Let's see. Otis wants to collect stuff. Opie says whatever. Jack says AFK. To do some
Apparently
gathering, all
my
right.
bones are broken.
If your
I'm
bone's
only
broken, you need to do a splint.
Yeah.
Yeah, just type splint in there. That's what's so cool about this. The crafting in this game is awesome because you can just type up what you want.
Splint.
Some cloth in this one thing here to make it splint or whatever.
Okay, so what our whole goal is we're gonna build the giant vault.
yeah,
Now
the
this
cloth.
this mountain right here is a mega mountain.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That,
That would be an
that
amazing
building
vault.
that, might have settees in that you can get cloth from destroying those settees.
There's only one problem. There's only one problem. It's in the desert. I'm not doing the desert again this time. We're gonna have to find our way out of the desert and find ourselves a giant mountain to make ourselves a vault. You want to call it Vault 45 or the Kismet Army Vault?
Here it is.
So we're going to need to find a giant mountain. Now, I see some giant mountains in that way. I see some giant mountains that way, but that's kind of the burnt land in that way, that over there. And I think I'm all out of arrows, right? Yes, I am. I got some feathers, though. All right, now once you do your bow here, you can also scrap that. What I do is I just try to, I keep them going. I got a 57 bow there. That's nice. I keep them going, and then I just try to scrap the ones, and then I just cancel that when I scrap them. There's a 60 bow. I'll keep that one. Alright, throw some bows in here too for you guys who need some. Crafted some up. Now, if you guys would like to collect stuff, right now is a great time to find a bunch of arrows. We need massive amount of arrows. And I'm going to go ahead and scrap all this extra stuff that I have.
Feathers. Feathers are pretty scarce. At least
I got
as
that
far
too.
as fur goes.
Not feathers. Arrow. I found some around. I need more small
Instead we had
stuff.
to go to the flat ground.
Yeah, we'll hunt it down, yeah. Stone.
Found a ribbit. We hunting rabbits.
That knows wabbits.
Wabbits.
That knows wabbits. That's kind of a desolate area here that we started on. Kind of sucks.
Yeah. It's like we're out in the middle of the California mountains.
Yeah, we need to find a place with more rocks, that's for sure. Because we need a lot more stone.
Hey, here comes a buck up the hill.
Oh, somebody got some arrows. Take them out. We'll make some food. We also need to find.
Keep running.
We need to find the actual desert so we can get some yucca going on. Oh, somebody shot a shotgun.
Wow, who's got a gun already?
I think that was my axe breaking.
Oh, I bet you that's Mopey. Mopey like a
That was a
boss in this
shotgun.
game. Yeah, see, I called it. It was Mopey. Always the first
That's
person to
me.
shoot the gun is everyone's like, oh my god, what the heck was that? Oh man, having so much fun. Hey Kismet, how are you tonight? I'm ready for another awesome stream. Yes, this is going to be the best stream ever. Yes, it is. We're going to have lots of fun. We had a little bit of a rough start. The server was being feisty. Feisty server. But we're doing okay now. Doing okay. Getting my axes going, as you can see. Scrap that. I'm trying to collect a lot of stone. Getting that going on. I've kind of built up my bows a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and build up my axes a bit. Work on those. And eventually get to crafting. We'll build our vault. So our goal is to build Vault 45. We're going to build a vault here in 7 days to die. But we got to survive day number 1 first. Day number 1. Oh, I got toolsmithing to level 2. Awesome. You want to get to steel first? Yeah, if you want to do steel and iron and all of that, that would be awesome. I'm not going to be doing toolsmithing. I'm going to try something different. I'm just going to be doing building and then also exploring. So I'm going to let other people do like quartermastering. I'm going to let other people do like doing steel and making items and stuff. So if you want to do that, Mopey, that would be awesome. Now you want to do tools? That would be awesome. All right. So I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to focus a little bit on doing weapons and getting my kind of tools up as well. But if you want to just like, you know, churn out a ton of axes to build up your toolsmithing and then make a bunch of tools for everybody, that would be amazing. That would give us a great start. Now, what is the coolest thing about my team? That they all work together. Now, if you want to be solo, if you want to go do your own thing, we are not the team
I got
to be hanging out with.
sidetracked mining rocks.
That's what I'm doing. I'm over here finding big old rocks that just make a massive amount of stone. So yes, so the cool thing about my team is we love to work together toward like a common goal. And that's what we're doing right now. So we are just kind of starting off the game. It's a super fun game, by the way. I was absolutely amazed how much I would enjoy it. I was told by Banlish to give it a try. Big thanks to Fast Out, who did gift me the game, because I probably would not have bought the game. I'm going to be honest, be straightforward with
So
y'all.
what kind of stuff can I get for farming? Do I just break cactuses and get the seeds?
What you do is you get stuff like aloe vera, you get stuff like corn is really important, so we can make cornmeal later. A lot of cool stuff like that. You guys been playing 7 Days to Die? Absolutely, Rex. We're going to be playing a lot of games.
Irrigation.
Got a bear on fire down here.
Who's on fire?
There's a bear with his butt on fire. Oh, just went out.
Yogi Bear.
Well, you guys are closer than my backpack, so I'm going for you guys.
There you go. Well, you can always go back for your backpack. Plus anything, anything in there, you're gonna get replaced anyway.
I was gonna say, I can't find my backpack. I don't know where it went.
Don't worry about it. We'll replace all that stuff. No worries. No worries. All right. I love starting a new adventure. I love this moment, right? When you're just starting off and you're getting everything together and you're doing all of that. Very cool. All right, looks like we're very low on arrows and stone. Oh, more stone. There's some. I'm up at the top of the mountain here. What's that?
Bring a lot of stone.
All right, cool. So based on what you guys want to do, by the way, hit T, which is your chat, and let me know what you want to do. There's like building, there's farming, there is doing tools, there is doing first aid, doing all the food and water, whatever you want to do. If you already know how to do it, then you're styling. But if you need help, let us know. We're a bad guy somewhere. Let us know if you need help.
Bob the farmer.
All right, Samurai's on the farm. Now, by the way, it's okay if we double up, by the way. Of course, you know, we want to have one of each to start, and then if you want to double up later, or you can always change what you do later on. Don't worry, you can always, you know, put the points in that direction. Here, lady. Oh, reload. Get out of there, reload. I got 2 arrows. Awesome. Awesome. This is the first one.
So what's this nose icon? Is that from Zombies in Tony?
I know that there's one up in the hill.
And this is the part where I run away.
Because I have rabbit meat.
Run. Why am I not running? Run. Come on, run. Bringing in a zombie at 40% health. Running. I don't know why it's not running for some reason. Oh, because I'm crouched. That's why. Thank you, Kodos. Appreciate it. Alright, see what you got. Okay. Going back to hitting my rock.
Flaming zombie!
I saw one of those earlier.
Arrows. Let's make some more arrows. Alright, that was my fail fish. I was crouched. There we go. Now I'm running. Flaming zombie. Everybody get him. Reload.
Indeed, that is the flaming zombie.
Took his head off. Awesome. Another flaming coming in. Just so you know, when nighttime comes around, this is not kitty mode anymore. They will start to run. So everybody, basically, we're just going to stand up here at the top. We're going to crouch. If things starts to go horribly wrong, then we're just going to have to run back and get our bags. Make sure you do not grab somebody else's bag. That is the major rule. Do not grab somebody else's bag. Look at it first. Make sure it is yours. By the way, at nighttime, the best thing to do is take all of your stuff out of your bag and to put it into the chest. And then you can take it out later. If you want to go ahead and make yourself a chest. Oh, Adama!
I tripped on a stone.
No. Got that bird nest already. Keep doing some rocks. We're doing on our axes. Make some more axes. Just
Hey, did
craft
anyone put any
about
points in
5.
medicine yet?
What's that?
Put any points in the medicine? I'll do that if no one else wants to do it.
Oh yeah, you want to do medicine? Go for it.
Doctor.
All right. Well, tell me. That's you, Codus, right? Codus, was that you saying that you wanted to be doctor?
Yep, I'll be a doctor.
All right, cool. Pink Ranger hanging out on the stream. How's it going, Kismet? How's the new species?
Let's
It's
see
awesome.
what
Playing in
skills
ultra
this
settings right now.
thing.
I was playing some Fallout 4. Mute them, guys. I was playing some Fallout 4 in ultra settings, Pink Ranger. It is awesome. It is awesome. I basically just wanted to play it for like 50 hours last night, but I had to get some rest. I had to get up and do a bunch of stuff today. But we had a lot of fun playing yesterday and, of course, the day before on the new Mega PC. It is super fun. We're playing some 7 Days to Die. We had some server trouble earlier, but we got the server working again, and we are ready to go. By the way, Pink Ranger, you are always invited to the server as my longtime supporter. If you would like to come join us and hang out with everybody in here right now, we are ready to rock and roll. Right now, we've got everybody in here. We've got me, we got Mopey, we got Adama, we got Sister Wolf, Crazy Samurai, Codus, Captain Jack, of course, and Chewy. So if you would like, yeah, we watched Fallout last night. Cool, Pink Ranger. Cool. So if you would like to join us for 7 Days to Die, I know you've been waiting to join us. Let me know. Just pop into Discord and say, Kismet, I'm ready to go, and I will send you the info. Send you the info. Oh, look, it's like... Oh, we're really close. Oh, we're really close to the snow. There's snow on the top of this hill.
Looks like we left this meat in here too long. It's charred.
Oh, does it get charred now? Again, if you'd like to join us,
No, that's what it
Pink
says.
Ranger,
what it's
come
called.
on in.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
Kismet, can you quickly explain the game and your
You
goals?
just leave it in
Sure,
there,
Dunyan. By the way, my name is Kismet. I'm the
Yay,
leader
no
and
snow
founder-
this time.
Leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds, Kismet Ring of Destiny. That's where that name comes from. We've been together for 14 years with over 800 members, and we're playing some 7 Days to Die. Now, 7 Days to Die is a survival game. We're trying to survive. Now, what's going to happen? In 7 days, we're going to get attacked by a horde. So what we need to do is we need to establish our base and set up our defenses to fight off the horde. Now, before I had it like in kitty mode, so we could learn what we're doing and all of that without everybody dying every 2 seconds. Right? But what we're doing right now is we are now kind of stepping it up into kind of a higher level. And our goals in the game are to work together, always number one, teamwork, and then establish ourselves a vault. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a giant vault here in 7 Days to Die. I'm a big fan of Fallout. Obviously, I'm behind my overseer's desk. So that's what we're going to do. And that's what we're working on right now as we're collecting resources while we're kind of waiting for nighttime to happen. And we are going to work toward that. Now, we have already built a gigantic structure. If you want to check it out, the big mega build that we did last time here, you can check that out. Sorry about that. You can check that out on YouTube. All our giant mega builds in our 7 Days to Die playthroughs. We had lots and lots of fun. I've only been playing this game, I'd say about maybe 4 weeks total in time. But I have about 300 hours. 300 hours already in the game, which is a lot of hours, or 200 and something hours already in the game. From just playing and playing and playing and playing. We were just playing like crazy. Playing like crazy. All right, let's listen in in case you're talking to me. Just having a great time playing. So, now I'm not usually a person to play survival games, by the way. I don't typically play like H1Z1, or I don't play zombie games typically. I'm not big into having myself scared. I'm not typically into that. If it's your
Are you
thing,
guys
more
all the
power
way
to
down
you.
there? You looking for another spot?
But, what was that?
What are you guys doing down there? You're all the way up the mountain.
Well, we're up here collecting resources.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to come up here, go for it. Grabbing trees. There's tons of rocks up here. There's also a few bird nests. There's snow up here. Lots of good resources up the top here. Man, I wish I'd run up the top of the hill now and establish the base up here. I think that's a better idea. Actually, grab everything out of the boxes down there. Everybody who's down there, grab everything out of the boxes. We're going to move up here to the top. Establish our base right here at the top of the hill.
Top of the hill? Okay.
This is a big lake separating me and you.
Just hold down shift and run. We'll get you any resources you need and bedrolls and all of that once you get here. Okay, I need some more boxes. Storage chests. Storage chests this time. Oh, I got a snowball. Awesome. I'm just gonna throw these stone axes on the ground. Ow. Then I'll pick them back up again. Okay, we're gonna establish the base up here at the top, and I'm throwing a whole bunch of stuff in there. Some stone axes. Throw some other bows in there. All right, I'm throwing stone axes in there. Clay, lead, glue. Balls, eggs, painkillers, stuff I'm gonna be keeping on me. Pants we can put in there, flowers. I found some corn, by the way, so our farmer, we got corn up here and goldenrod flour as well. Got some cotton for people who are working on medicine. By the way, this land claim block, just take that and throw it on the ground. Throw it away. Trash. Lump of coal, nitrogen.
See which storage boxes, which...
Hold on, I gotta unlock it.
I grabbed most of this stuff.
Well, right now, since nobody's kind of ponied up to be the quartermaster, just throw it in whatever. Kind of randomly.
I've said I'd do it twice.
Oh, who's that?
I told it.
Oh, Adama. Sorry, bro. You gotta realize I'm old. Even Moby just told me. Sometimes I miss it. Also, sometimes I actually mute you guys when I'm talking to the stream. So probably you were talking to me, telling me while I was, had you guys muted. So just be aware, because I'll be talking the stream while you guys are talking on Discord. And sometimes we talk over each other. So be aware. So if I don't hear it, you can also type it in game as well. Okay, I need a bedroll. That's what I need.
Put it in the left one.
Put some iron and corn in a chest for y'all.
All right, go ahead and offload your stuff in there, everybody. Now, again, all things belong to the group, all right? This is a group teamwork thing. If you don't like to work together as a team, you're in the wrong group. That's what we do. We work toward common goals. Eventually, when we establish our vault and we are working on our vault and all that other stuff, then you guys can eventually go out and establish yourself like little remote houses and stuff around the vault. But we do expect everybody to be back with us on Horde Night every single time, or you have to log off, one or the other. Otherwise, it splits up the Horde. And again,
How does farming work in this game? Do you need like irrigation and whatnot?
you need you can use fertilizer and you need a farming hoe or a garden hoe first. So you don't even want to put stuff down unless you have a garden hoe. Otherwise, it doesn't double up. So you might as well just want to put it in the boxes for now, and then eventually we'll get to gardening once we kind of find ourselves a place. We got to get by. I always find we got to get past night 1. We get past night 1, then we can go check out this. We can check out this city. We can have our explorers go out and try to find ourselves where we're going to establish our vault. We've got to get it in the green area. So we're just going to run around and try to find all that stuff. We also need our campfires up here.
Here's zombies. There's a zombie coming right next.
Oh, big
to
one,
you.
lumberjack! Look out behind you, sister. Capjack,
Capjack, run!
Yeah, those are the ones that kept getting me.
Oh, look at that teamwork for the win. Nice, guys. Nice. That dude just got owned. Look at all my
Thank
teeth.
you.
Nice job, guys. Nice job. That was an epic shot on the screen.
Well, who's our forward?
Hey, Chewy, take something for that, bro. Take something for that. We'll be here, man. Come back if you want. Come back if you want. Oh, I hear another bad guy.
I'm low off.
Oh, he had nothing.
Everything's been brought up.
Instead of putting it in there, I'll just drop it and you can
Cat
do it
food.
wherever you're organizing.
Tasty. Tasty. Alright, well, we've still got some time. If someone could go out and scout for where the yucca plants are. Gotta find the desert. Mopey, can you find us the desert, man? Okay, find the desert, try to get some yucca plants, get some arrows out there, and try to get back to us before nightfall. Alright, did everybody put a bedroll down? Oh, I hear a screamer. Found her. She's right here on the edge.
Here's a zombie.
There's a screamer over here on the edge to the north. Gotta kill these screamers quick, otherwise they attract other people. I'm gonna need a bandage. Anybody got any bandages? Let's see. Splint. A splint. I need cloth.
Somebody is building Minecraft style.
Yeah. Cloth.
Can you make forged iron in a fire pit?
No, you gotta do it in a forge.
Okay. So I guess I can't really start doing it until I have a hoe then.
Yeah, can't do any of that until we get a hoe. Alright, bandage. And I need aloe vera. More cloth. And we need a bunch of aloe vera and stuff for medical or cotton. Oh yeah, we need a ton of stuff. I'm doing a splint. That's what I was doing. Spell it right. There we go. That would help. I need another cloth fragment. Okay, cloth fragment. Again, this is probably the coolest thing in the game. Is this crafting is phenomenal. I love the fact you can just search for it real quick, then it crafts it up, then you can make yourself a splint. It is super, super good. Watch the Horde, says Miss. Yeah, we're gonna probably get owned this time in the Horde. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. Splint. Myself a splint. Use that splint. There we go. There we go. Okay, again, everybody make sure you got your bedrolls down. Dakota's got his down. Samurai's setting himself up over there. Captain Jack. We got Sister Wolf. Put mine down. If you don't have a bedroll, we have made some in there. Do your basic quests, too. If you have a quest, make sure to get those going on.
I still don't have any quests. I won't give them to me.
Okay, Wednesday or Thursday night? Well, I think we're probably going to be doing it on Wednesday. We're going to continue our vault here on Wednesday. So, yeah, feel free to join us then. Feel free to join us. By the way, if you are talking to me and I don't respond again, I might be talking to the stream. So.
We got any med supplies?
I don't think we have any med supplies yet. I'm like at 35% health.
40 HP, yeah. Not many.
Now we're gonna need to really get going on food and water here at some point. I'm just gonna have one of these old sham sandwiches.
Oh, I need water.
There should be like 30 charred meat in plates.
Let me guess, you guys are all the way at the top of the mountain.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy, you're way out there, bro. Come on, man, you can make it.
Water, water, water.
So what that does when you eat those sham
You
sandwiches...
just put snowballs in there. I don't know. Can you make water out of that?
Yep. Now what you want to do is take the water, you want to make dirty water, and then you take it, well, whatever water they call it. I call it dirty water because that's what they call it, Fallout. But, and then you put it in the campfire and you do it. Now, do not leave the campfire and the forges on, or they attract screamers. Or just our activity will attract screamers too. But the forges attract them like every couple minutes. It gets really, really annoying if you do leave the campfire on. So my suggestion, if you are going to put a campfire down, which I'll put one down. There we go. If you are going to make water in the campfire, make sure that you just put a little bit of wood in there, like maybe like 5 or 10 or whatever it is. Or just pick up the wood stack, click like 5 or 6 times to put like 5 wood in there and then let it go. This way you don't accidentally let it run and it burns all of our resources. Same thing with the forges. Only put about, 25, 50, 100 wood in there so it doesn't just burn all the resources that everybody has been collecting. We learned that in our last playthrough. Alright, so far so good. I should be making more axes. Alright, keep going on my axes.
You just put the snowballs as fuel, right?
I believe so. I've never done it with a snowball. So, you gotta figure it out. I'm gonna go and clear some serious area here so that those little ones that crawl on the ground can't sneak up on us. By the way, after night's over, we're gonna run out and then try to actually find a base and take over that base. Packers has followed and Salad Chief Master about an hour ago. Sorry I missed you there, bro. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, we're getting started here. I love a new start to a new adventure. It is super fun. Brazil, says the Thuckers.
Make sure you're breaking cactuses. You'll get yucca fruit after they're dead.
Recipes.
So we're playing the vanilla version. We have played the Val mod before. Oh, look at this. What I just
And we can make the yucca juice, which will give us better hydration.
One of the things I like to do is to clear a whole area so that you can see very clearly where the zombies are sneaking up on you. And then you can also see where all the bird nests are. So when they respawn, you can come back and just really run bird nest to bird nest to bird nest. Now we're going to need a lot of fibers, a lot of wood, a lot of stone. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to collect a whole bunch of that. We're going to go around, try to take out some zombies once we get enough arrows. Kind of widening our sphere of influence here. And eventually we'll come to places like this and get clay and stuff like that. Hoping a goldenrod. Oh, I hear somebody. Oh, that's your stomach. Your stomach's growling. Who is that? Dama, your stomach's growling, bro.
I'm thirsty, and I can't figure out how to melt a snowball.
Anybody know how to melt a snowball?
I think you use the empty cans.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the jar in the output and put the snowball
Kismet,
in
are
the
there
fuel.
gonna any more giveaways going? Not right this second, but I am going to be giving away a ton of stuff just randomly on the stream. So just hang out in the stream all the time, and you won't miss it. I'm gonna definitely do a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them as we go along. So yes, we're playing some 7 Days to Die. I love playing 7 Days to Die. It's super fun game. Again, I'm not much of a zombie, apocalyptic player. I don't play H1Z1 or any of that stuff. I only play games that I really like. I
made it!
Yay, crazy! Yay, quick, put down a bedroll. Because you know what would happen in about another 5 seconds? Be like, yeah, I made it. Then the zombie kills him, and then he's walking back again. I've been there, done that. All right, who knows how to use the snow? What do we got to do for the snow? I've never done that. What do we got to do for the snow? Collect snow. I wonder how you collect snow, by the way. My new axe up here. No. No ball. Thank you, someone actually. 10, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. Sorry, Thickeries, I cannot understand what you're saying because you're talking in another language. I only speak English, which is a bummer. I love people who can speak multiple languages. I think that is awesome skill. The only thing I know how to say is yo no say. I don't know.
Guess it's only gonna let me make murky
I don't
water.
know. The only thing I can say. Because my teacher, when I was in Spanish class, which they forced me to take, by the way, I really wanted to take an art class, but they forced me to take that instead. So what I did is literally the whole entire class, I said, yo no say. I don't like to be forced to do stuff I didn't want to do. I want to be with all the hot girls in French class. That's where I wanted to be. If I had my own choice, that's where I would have been. But there you go. That's just me.
Is there a cooking pot in any of those chests?
I haven't seen any. Oh, wow. Look at this. We cleared this whole top area here. Wow. Look at that. Nice. Okay, now let's just build ourselves something basic. Let's start with some basic stuff here. Let's see. Wood frames. All right. Let's craft about 25 in case we get into some trouble tonight. This is going to be close. At 26, I guess. Pokey, you on the way back with some stuff? Oh, you're already back. Or are you way out?
No, I'm over here.
All right.
I broke my leg.
Oh, no. Oh, I just called you Pokey, sorry. Mopey. I'm used to Pokey being in the game with us. He's off playing his own game right now. Sorry, Pokey, if you're watching.
I'm gonna try to get back.
In the game, bro.
I got some yucca and some
Always
aloe.
Awesome. Awesome for us peeps who are about to croak from water. Alright, so how do we do snow? I have no idea. Did we figure it out?
You need a cooking pot, and you just keep the empty jar and the snowball in your inventory, and craft the bottled water.
Oh, so we need the cooking pot. So we don't got the cooking pot. So if you're low water, guess what? You got to grab your can. Not that can, the other can. And run down the hill and get some. But guess what? It's almost nighttime. So you're most likely going to die.
There's a campfire with a cooking pot. I'll try to get it on my way up, if I can get up there.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm going to die, most likely. Now, of course, the more you die, the lower your health gets. And the longer you survive, the higher your health gets. But if you die, don't worry about it. Just, you die, run back, get your backpack, and then run back to us. Now, if you die right here, the cool thing is you can just tell it to spawn right where your bedroll is. So you don't have to run nowhere. You just run right here and get your bedroll. Now, never pick up somebody else's bedroll, ever. Ever. I think I've accentuated that enough to the point that if I see anybody doing it, you are now going to be booted off the server. After scrap can and snowballs make boiled water, should work without the cooking pot, if I remember. The scrap can, the snowballs. Let me try that. The recipes, equip. Equip the snowball. Snow, I can make a snowball from that. A great source of water melted at a campfire if you have some empty cans or jar. Oh, it says you need 12 snowballs. Alright. Wood frame. Oh, Dom, I'm already on the building. Thanks, buddy. I was just about to do that. Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a support there. I'll make a cross support for you. Do some building, buddy. Alright, let's make a big giant, what I call the murder hole. We're just going to make a big open area with kind of like a walkway around the outside. Make a walkway to get up there. Oh, failfish. Failfish. About that. Okay, I love building in this
I
game.
have spikes to use on
This
that.
building, it actually uses the real physics. So as you saw there, it fell down because it didn't have enough support. So we have to go in and reset it up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a support. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, and then there's a support, and it looks good. Go ahead and fill the supports up and try to grab it. Bar. Oh, don't fill it in. Don't fill it in, Adama. We're going to leave the sides open. We're going to have a single one line around the outside. All right, need more frames. I made that mistake before, where we went in and we did way too many boxes. I filled in the floor and then we couldn't shoot the zombies.
Gotcha.
I sometimes learn from my mistakes. Not always, but occasionally. So basically what we want to do is just make like a murder hole. Make sure you start from the bottom and work your way up because, of course, it does use real physics. Alright, so another trick, by the way, is to kind of get it started. Do 3.
What are you guys drinking from?
I'm not drinking from anything. I'm going to just die. Oops. Now, see, if you make a mistake like that, and now, see, it's over too far, you can always just take it right back up again, and then do it again. And if you start it out a little bit, then by the time you get up here, there you go. You got it all perfectly done, and you're good to go. All right, it's almost nighttime, everybody. You should all be coming back to us. We're just going to hunker down. Make sure the campfire's off. We're going to hunker down up in our little thing here. So we do 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 6th one is the support one. And then make sure that you do just a couple this way so you can get it when you're up here on the top. Like so. And go. All right, we're looking good. Now we need to quickly fill these in. Oh, I'm out of wood. Not good. All right, everybody, if you've got a stone axe and some wood, come over here and fill in these ones. The bottom supports to the bottom 3, make sure to double those up a few times. Meaning that just hold down your right mouse button. Don't, if you do the left mouse button, it destroys them. Right mouse button puts it in there. Somebody put any wood in here? Oh, there's arrows in here, everybody. I'm gonna split them up. What was the split up one? Roll.
Right, there's water cooking in the campfire. You don't have to take it out. Just click on it and click drink
There is a split key, I know.
if you're thirsty.
Anybody remember what the split key is to split up stacks?
I think it's Alt.
Shift drag.
Oh, it's right mouse drag. On mine.
So how do you get the snow?
Okay, everybody. In that kind of left chest here, there are arrows. I split them up into 35 each. Make sure to grab them. All else fails, go out there and kamikaze and just die. You'll be okay. Just run back, get him again. Move all of your stuff into the chests that's in your inventory. And get your weapons and put all your weapons in your belt. Your belt stuff will not drop. So that means that when you do come back, you will have your, all your weapons. I'm not going to destroy all of that. Oh, we got some spikes going down. There we go. Okay. Now, if you haven't done this before, I would go up and practice walking along the edges of our kind of like murder area here. If I have enough time, I'll too wide it out, but... Alright, our bases are okay.
So how do you get the snow off the ground?
I just keep hitting it. I use your
You
axe.
just hit it.
Somebody's on fire. Now, if somebody's got something going in the campfire, please turn the campfire off if you're not using it.
I started cooking water in there. Shut it off.
Oh, it's okay. No, if you're doing water, go for it. Oh, I want some water. You got some in there?
Yep, there's some in there. There should be, unless somebody drank it all.
Too late. Kamikaze and killed myself. Again, do not touch my bag. I will grab it here in a second. Why make a base there? Just for night one, number 1. Just for
No,
night.
the water's all gone too, so.
Getting more snow.
On my bed. Everything drops when you die now. What? Oh, everything does drop when you die. Someone just said that in the chat. You don't have the option even though I turned it on the server. But where'd my bag go?
You might have it on delete all. Because
I
you
don't have it
died
on
right
delete.
here. It should be right here.
I don't have it on delete all.
That's where it
I
should be.
never found one of my bags.
Has anybody else been able to run back and get their bag? I'm gonna look at the server right now.
Shut the campfire off, guys. Yeah.
Put more water in.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have it on delete all?
Oh no! I was trying to set... Oh, I set it the wrong one to the wrong one. Yeah, I set it to 2. Yeah, and I was trying to set another setting and it changed that one. Oh, that's what happened. That's my bad, everybody. Well, hey, I did tell you I was going to take it up to a whole nother level, but not that hard. Not that crazy. Well, hey, I just lost all my stuff too, so don't feel bad if you lost your stuff. Don't worry, we're going to get it all back again. So, I hate to do this, guys, but I'm going to restart the server. Because that's just heartbreaking to lose all your stuff. Okay. Everybody get up to the top first. Yeah, just deleted
we
all
didn't
of
put a
that stuff
full
I
day
collected.
in yet.
Everybody get up to the top.
Oh, what's going on?
Get up to the top up here.
Stop up here.
Do you have to completely restart it, or can you change the settings?
No, I just changed the settings, but I do need to I have to restart every time you change your configuration setting.
But it'll still be the same day?
Oh yeah, it'll
Or
be
do
right
you-
now. No, it's not going to restart the whole
Okay.
entire server where we got to start over from scratch.
Everybody up top. There's a ladder over here.
Actually, I'm going to test it. Hold on. All right.
Where's the ladder?
I'm willing to
Oh, here.
sacrifice myself to test.
Alright, well, I'm gonna log out and go get a drink real fast.
All right. Well, I'm going to sacrifice myself here on the spikes and see if my thing shows up now. See if I have to restart. Usually you do. When you change the configuration, you have to restart. I don't mind dying, by the way. It doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't bother me at all. All right. So, yeah, that was a fail fish on my part. Apparently, I mistyped there. I had it on where it only drop your stuff.
Seems confusing.
Only
Takes
drop,
some
yeah.
getting used to.
Yeah, I got to restart. Okay. Everybody gonna have to log out. Log out, everybody. Well, I did say it was gonna take a bit for us to get this thing going. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I found that out early, though. Glad I found that out early, because that would have sucked to really have like 10,000 wood, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's just like gone. All right, restarting the server. Whew. Okay, we're shaking out the issues here at the very beginning. Shaking out the issues. So we had some sort of server problem earlier, and then we kind of reset the server, and then it seems to be working fine now. I had set it up. I could have sworn I had set it up because I always choose that one, the one where you drop all your stuff, but not the stuff in your belt, because it's just heartbreaking to lose all your guns and all that stuff. Because then I have tons of mobs on you. Plus they run at night now, we've got that going on, and we're restarting the server now. Let's see if it's fixed now. Let's see if it's fixed now. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Now I gotta stop the server. Stop the server. Hold on. That was my bad. Boom. Did not turn the server backdrop on, and now I have to change the password. That was my bad. All right, now I got to give everybody the password again. All right, everybody, I just totally fail-fished that. I gave out the password. I forgot to put the stream thing up. I knew I was going to do it eventually. So I'm going to give the password out. Who's here? Who's here in TeamSpeak or in Discord?
I'm here.
I'm here.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll give it. Sister Wolf, are you there?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give it Sister Wolf here. New password. If you go ahead and pass that out to everybody here in the channel. I majorly fail-fished that. I'm fail-fishing a lot tonight, but we are going to get it going.
Cute Kismet.
You like that one?
Everybody on the channel gets it.
Okay. My bad. See, I wish they would not show the password. If they didn't show the password, then we would be fine. Let's see. All right, so there we go. Had to update the password. Oh, I don't think I restarted the server.
Is it rebooted?
Yeah, there's a new password.
Yeah, there's a new
Okay.
password, everybody. And I'm starting back up the server right now. Hold on.
Is Brish in the game?
No, Brish is not in the game.
Is that it, Sister Wolf?
Yeah, that's the new password.
Yeah, give it to Adama, Captain Jack, Codis, Crazy, Mopey, Samurai, and Way if he wants in. But right now, give it all to those peeps. And I'll let everybody know in the chat, too, that I fail fished that. Okay, there we go. So lots of fail fishing going on today, but I hear myself. I am back. Okay, cool. Let's get it going again. See, that's what sucks. I hope they change that at some point. Getting the mistakes out of the way. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, now I got to test it again. I got to test it again. Again, I don't mind being up. I took the thing out. There we go.
Did everybody get it?
Yes, I'm doing the nighttime by myself.
Yeah, logging in.
Okay, now here's how I'm going to test it. I'm going to right click this. I'm going to put some of these on me. Let's actually put it like an odd number. Like 9 and 5 like this. And then I'm going to run around and die again. Because my bad, I have to test it. See if it's working. If you see me die, just ignore it. I'm going to test it again. Make sure the bags are dropping now. Yep, I saw my bag drop that time. All right, okay.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Watching the stream while cooking. I apologize I don't respond right away. No problem, King Leopold. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out on the stream, by the way. Kismet, you had it right there on your menu. Boiled water at the campfire. Oh, I did, huh? Yeah, I thought we had to have a pot or something. I don't know. I've never done it before, but we will give it a try. We will give it a try. Spawn on my bed. Okay, it is working. Working properly now. We're shaking loose. Now, this is actually our own server now. I went in and started it up. I'm still learning, still noobing it up, as you see here. I could sworn I put it on the right thing. But such is the way it goes. Now, if I lose all my stuff, oh, big deal. I'll just go collect it again. I'll just collect it again. Oh, well, ski. Oh, well, ski. You start off with nothing, and if you lose all your stuff, you're right back to where you started. No biggie. Just keep doing your thing. Luckily, I made some arrows, actually. Luckily, I made some stuff over here. I'm grabbing me some... my bow.
My leg is broken for an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, I've used a splint, though. At least you can get around.
Yeah.
Grab some wood out of there.
I haven't been testing for 2.5 hours.
Luckily, I made myself a bow. And some of these babies. The 30, we're at 32 is a better one. Just grab that one. And I've got fibers already. So since it's I don't have a lot of stuff now, I can just go and do that. So I put them in my bar, so if I do die, they will stay in your bar. By the way, I did confirm that if you do die, it does stay in your bar. And I did confirm that when you die, your bag drops now. I do apologize for that, but I could have sworn I set that to right. I don't know why. I don't know why they got messed up.
It's a bunch of water in the fire pit.
Throwing rocks. I don't need it now. I'm dead. God. That was actually when I first started playing. That's how I would just reset myself. I just die over and over and over again. I just would totally ignore food and water. I'm gonna try to do the proper way this time. Try to do food and water and all of that. All right. Well, I don't need that. I need wood, wood and stone. So far, pretty quiet over here. Guys, see any zombies coming in? Let us know. We'll all get back to base. Okay, so what we're trying to do right now is just try to establish our kind of what we call the first base. We're just going to get established here on this kind of top of the mountain. We build kind of a mini structure
I hear
here
something.
so that we can kind of try to shoot them from up above. Oh, I'm giving myself some more arrows. Get myself a bow. I did. Okay. Forgot to get the arrows. Forgot to get the arrows. Let's see if there's any left, actually. There is. All right, awesome. Get my bow and then reload it right away. There we go. And then back to work. So what we're all doing is we're working together, and one of the first things we do is we establish like a little mini base so that we can get up there. We can kind of fight off the horde if they attack us. If we get like a roaming horde or a bunch of people that just show up and try to kill us, we can run up there and then like attack them from up above. Or Captain Jack die. But at least now you can get all your stuff back. There we go. We're going to start establishing the base for tonight. Now, once tonight is over, it is time to scout out where we're going to build the vault. So we're going to go look for a nice green area with a giant mountain, and then do that. Build that sucker. Yeah, there's a lot of collecting and whatnot here at the very beginning. At the very beginning. Be doing my axes while I'm doing this. Axe. 6 of them. Do some axe. Let's do some clubs. Let's do 6 of those. There we go. Right now, I'm making clubs and collecting stone. My axes are getting higher. Now, my axe will last longer, and it will actually do more damage. Collecting more stuff. Yes, building the Mega Vault. We're just getting started. Just getting started.